Alright, so the day's final here. New season, new Telesto Catalyst, which reads, after activating Harbinger's Pulse multiple times, reload to cause a rain of projectiles on your next direct hit with this weapon, and it also grants the Deeper Pockets perk. Alright, so Deeper Pockets just simply increases your ammo reserves from 3 to 4, and Harbinger's Pulse, the trait multi-kills with void damage, immediately reload this weapons from reserve. Now it's very important, it just says void damage. That's void damage from any source, being, void class ability, super, or the Telesto itself. As you can see, there is a counter in the bottom left. It has 3 on it. That means you have to get 3 multi-kills, aka 3 kills that trigger ammo reloads, or 3 ammo reloads. So if you're at 1 ammo and you reload 3 bullets at the same time, you will get 3 stacks of Harbinger Seed in your Telesto all at the same time. As you can see on screen, there is a little tracker, some little orbs in your crosshair that does tell you when you are going to be getting your catalyst active, and whenever the catalyst is primed, you are going to hold R2 reload and then do what it says. You're going to shoot your target, and then it is going to essentially spawn a void, and that void is going to track upward, not too far, but the void is going to track upward and cause an AoE, and inside of that little sphere, it's going to spawn out Telesto orbs that then track and stick onto the target that you hit, or it's going to try to find the next best option. It's kind of weird in the way that it works, but we'll explain it a little bit more. It is important to know that as long as you aren't actually hitting something, you can't waste the shot. So in theory, you could just have this primed forever and just waste all of your ammo. You are going to have the Harbinger Seed special shot primed forever. Now onto the actual damage, it's just what you expect. It is literally just a half a dozen more Telesto shots, and they're doing regular damage. As you can see, you are getting minor impacts of like singular digit 5. I don't know if that's some kind of bug or not with getting damage numbers that low, but you are getting regular Telesto damage impacts and then explosions. Not to mention, it's going to be triggering other void effects, void implosions, and volatile at the same time. It's doing a lot over a very large area and tracking towards a lot of enemies. So even if that original enemy is dead, it's not wasting any time, you're not wasting any resources. It's always going to find something to hit. This catalyst is remarkably well done, considering the reputation that Telesto has as something that consistently and constantly breaks the game. It is a pleasant surprise, to say the least, that Telesto is working, the catalyst at least is working at launch the way it is intended to work, and it's actually doing good damage. Now, is it game-breaking? Is it going to change the world? No, but it's just a little bit more Telesto. A little, what's not to love? Now, the very important question is, how does it compare to its old catalyst? Well, its old catalyst was just deeper pockets. You got increased ammo. That is literally it. They didn't remove anything. They didn't move any of the functionality around. They simply just added. They added this special Harbinger Seed attack to Telesto via the catalyst. They didn't rework the exotic itself, so if you don't actually have the catalyst to the exotic, you aren't going to be able to use it. So, if you see this at Zur, it definitely is going to be worth a pickup. To be fair, all of them are worth a pickup. They are just upgrades that you can take off of your year 2 and beyond weapons at any time. If you get a new one, you have to keep them on your year 1 weapons. Unfortunately, that's just the way that the year 1 weapons were made, but it really is just a little bit of extra oomph. It's just a little bit of extra zest to your Telesto, and yeah, what's not to love for some more Telesto? I mean, so far I'm loving it, with Heresy. For the little bit that I've been able to play, I've admittedly been able to play only a very small amount of Heresy. I've been working a lot the past week. But I am enjoying it quite a lot. New activities are fun. All of the new balance changes are very interesting. Void feels really strong. Bungie knew what they were doing. Bungie cooked. Not to say that they cooked entirely. There are, a lot of bugs for the beginning of this season, not to mention with a lot of downtime. Raiding dance machines are absolutely fried and crucible right now. There's a lot I wish, I could see be fixed, if I were to work at Bungie, cough. But you know what? Yeah, this Telesto Catalyst, it's worth it. Go get it. Thank you for watching. Bye.